Welcome back, everyone. This is MandoAllDay, back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at The Flash. This is from the Flash TV show. As always, we're going to be taking a look at the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth your purchase or not. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not only to support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at the box. So this is how the front of the box looks. The side. The back, updated version of the back, the other side, top, and bottom. Alright, now let's take a look at the figure itself with the accessories. I had to take a look at the accessories that it comes with. As always, you do come with a card, so here's the front of the card, the back of the card. It comes with the 2 lightning bolts. Nothing crazy or anything, it's very simple. And this other lightning bolt, I'm assuming it's like a charge or you put it on his hand or something. And of course it comes with a regular stand. So let's take a look at the sculpture. And I gotta say, I really like this figure in terms of the sculpture and paint. It's a very simple figure, simple sculpture, but it really looks really good. Very similar to the show. So here's the front of the head here. The gold looks good. I like the whole texture here on the mask. I like how it's textured and then it's all plain. Articulation on the head, very good. Even the painted eyes, very good. Lips are good. Also to the the jawline, excuse me, is very good. Head sculpture and paint, very solid. I do like that gold. Again, very simple, clean design, but it looks very good. Shoulders, articulation, good. Elbows, good. I noticed that there's a new update. I'm not too sure if this is permanent or maybe this is just for this particular figure. But the joints on the wrist is different. Now, I'll show you what I mean in a bit. But I noticed that there's a little difference here in the joint on the wrist. And again, I'll show you an example of another figure. But in terms of the arm articulation, very good. Torso, it's mediocre. Nothing too crazy. It's fair, I will say. I do like the paint though on it. It looks really good. It does have like a weird material, not material, but the design or texture is almost like, it feels kind of like, it looks kind of like leather, feels kind of leather, but it's not. And also has all the texture right here on the side. Again, it's kind of hard to explain, but if you see it in person, this portion right here on his chest, it looks like it's kind of like a leather material, but when in fact it's not. But overall, upper torso looks very good. I do like that gold. It looks really good. And the good thing is, even in the back, there's gold too, compared to Reverse Flash, which was nothing. It was plain. I like this. I was in the back as well too, even on the arms too. Good job, McFarlane. Now let's take a look at the lower body. Legs look good. Articulation, good. Toes, good. Also, too, on the ankle joints, there are pits. Obviously, mine's stiff, but I noticed that they're a little bit different now. Before, there used to be ball joints. Now, they're this kind of new design. Again, I'm not too sure this is permanent or not, but something that I noticed. But I gotta say, also the boots, too, the paint. I gotta say, though, this sculpture looks very good, and the paint looks good. It's solid. It's a fantastic looking figure, and I dig it. I really like it. I think even the costume in the show looks good, in my opinion. And I think McFarlane did a really good job with this figure in terms of the articulation, paint, sculpture, and everything about it. Now, as I said, that the wrist joint is a little different. Let me show you what I mean. Here's the Flash one, another live action one. And as you can see right here, look at that wrist joint, a ball joint. See that right there? Compared to the new one, it doesn't have that. You can bend the wrist, but it doesn't really have that. It's almost like a new design. And if McFarlane were to ask me which I prefer, hands down this one. Because look how this looks. Kind of blends in, right? Doesn't look too bad. As opposed to, hopefully it doesn't fall, opposed to this, which just looks really obvious in there. So something that I noticed. Now, common question you might ask, well, which one's better? Which live action Flash is actually better? This one, the new one that came out, or from the Justice League movie? In my honest opinion, I gotta go with the new one. And here's why. One, the new one doesn't have a diaper. Meaning it doesn't have this portion right here. This diaper piece. right? See that? It doesn't have that. And two, there's an old saying, sometimes less is more. And even though I do like the detail on here, the sculpture is good, don't get me wrong, but it's a little too much, in my opinion. Again, it's a cool figure, the new Justice League Flash costume, but I do like the simplicity in this one. It's simple, clean, straight to the point, boom, as opposed to this one. So much going on, so many lines, and it's too much. And of course, this diaper, I am not feeling the diaper. And also, too, there's a lot less gold here compared to this one. With the new one, there's more gold, and it just pops, and it looks really, really good, in my opinion. And the question is it worth your purchase? It really depends on you. If you like the show, or if you like the show, you're probably gonna get it. I like the show for the first 2, maybe 3 seasons. After that, if you watch the rest of the seasons, you know what I'm referring to. But I would say, for me, I bought it because I like I said, I like the first 3 seasons. After that, no thank you. And also too, it's just a really good figure. It looks good, man. Articulation looks good, paint's good. The gold, like I said, pops, and I think it's worth it. And also, if you want to complete the Arrowverse set, this is definitely must buy if you have the old school first original Green Arrow. So, in my opinion, is it worth it? Yes. If you're a fan of the show, absolutely get it. If you want to complete like the whole Arrowverse set, obviously you must buy. But in my opinion, that's what I think about this new Flash figure, and I think it's worth your purchase, and I think McFarlane did a really good job with this figure. And again, sometimes less is more. A little too much on all this stuff here. It looks cool, but it's a little too much, in my opinion. And I think McFarlane did a really good job with the new Flash. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys are planning getting this figure as well? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on not only to support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So that concludes an overview of the Flash from the Flash TV show, from the CW show, and on to the next one.